Hello again, I'm here for another video. Today I'm going to be showing you, it's a piece of music I'm working on which is a small part of a larger project which will be a prog rock kind of concept album. That's all I can say at the moment. But no, so I thought what I'd do is I've recently got hold of some Guitar Pro software, and I'm still new to it, but I was able to figure out at least how to kind of fundamentally get this idea down that I'm working on. So I thought I'd share it, and hopefully some of this will make sense. What I'd suggest is I put in the description box the tab and the score, so you can maybe if you look at that as well, if you want to learn this piece, if you look at it while you're watching the video, it might kind of just help a little bit. I'm going to be going over maybe more of the dynamic side of things, just things like that to sort of look at. I must admit, when I wrote this and when I play this kind of things, I don't often think, I don't sort of come up with this music with a sort of theoretical knowledge. It's more just I like something in my head, and if I put it down, it ends up being some bizarre sort of chord, but you know, to me it sounds nice, that kind of thing. So if we just work through from the first bar, I'm going to open it up as well, just so I can kind of keep an eye roughly where I'm going with this. So the first bar, and it's something to be sort of noted in this kind of this piece of music, is that I wanted some sort of continuity between chords. So for the most part, a lot of these chords are being played, even though they're arpeggiated, you know, so they're just notes played separately. They're left to ring. I wanted things to ring through and to kind of, you know, not be too many sort of jilted chords going on. So here we go. Here's the first chord. So we've got this kind of. So essentially, I'm playing this chord, which is going to be, that's going to be on the tab. So if you check out the tab at the same time, and then I'm just adding on this note here, because that's going to be like a leading melody note to get to the next chord, which is going to be. So this thing I'm doing here is I'm using my pick for the most part to play the bass notes of the chords. And then I'm using my fingers to play the rest. And for a lot of the chords here, I'm going to be sort of rolling the chords. So I'm not going to be playing it like this, you know, i.e. playing all the notes together at once. I tend to be picking the bass note, and then a fraction of a second later, the others kind of follow. A bit like that. So if you slow it down, it'd be. But if we play at full speed, it should be more. To me, it opens up each chord and it gives your ear maybe more of an idea of what's going on in the chord rather than just the overall kind of result of the chord. If this all sounds a bit weird, don't tell me. No, do tell me. But anyway, this is how my mind is going, or not. Here we go. So this is so we got from the, and then we've got this little rolled chord, and then we're going to sort of do this hammer on into the next chords. Again, similar kind of idea, different chords. So we've got like a B sus4. And then we've got the next chord to roll, which is going to be a. That chord there. I do like that chord. Nice chord. A G sharp minor 7, apparently. I would never have thought, oh, this needs to go to G sharp minor 7 next. But that's, my mind told me that this is, oh, that's a nice sound. Okay, and then the next chord, which is, you know, this is totally out of Diary of a Madman by Ozzy Osbourne. Randy Rhoads, the guitar player, who I'm sure wrote this. I do love that chord. It's sort of a bit dark sounding. And then we've got the Alan Holdsworth-esque chord, which in other words just means something that will hurt your fingers. Again, I'm rolling the chord. What's this chord called? Let's look it up. So it's a C sharp 9 with no fifth in it. C sharp minor 9 with no fifth. Oh, it's the C sharp minor 9 with no fifth. Oh, of course it is. There we go, but I think that's a lovely chord. And then we've got this little sort of, I think of it as like a bit of a rundown to the next section, which is, it's going to be based around an E7 add 11/D. So it's an E7 add 11 chord with a D in the bass. So I'm going to go, sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the right way, which is going to be a little rundown. Then we're going to the obvious next chord, which is going to be a C sus2. And then we go to, what chord is this? It's a B sus4. So it'll be a bit more exciting. And then we've got a, and then we've got the slightly more fiddly bit. So it's going to be, I played it a bit different there, so I'm going to try to play it correctly. We're back into the B sus4. And then we go to the, what's that? I think that's how I tabbed it. And then it's almost a bit bluesy, that little lick there. I quite like that. It goes, and then we're going to go to the almost the end of the intro to this. And then we've got a B7/A. And then to an A add 9. To me, that's a bit of a, it's kind of a nod to kind of Steve Vai. That kind of, I guess that kind of, I do like that. I know a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do like it. I am on the side of liking many aspects of that playing. I also like the fact it's quite a dreamy sound, to me anyway. And then you have to have some, there we go, some harmonics in there, just for fun. And that's pretty much, that's all it was really, and that's the intro of a song. The song does change at this point slightly. It gets a bit heavier, I guess. But that will when I finally finish this project and release it, that will be, obviously you can hear it then, and I'll try and do some more lessons and stuff in the meantime. If you've got any lessons for, sort of suggestions for lessons, please let me know, and I will try to do something about it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all soon.